Welcome to the Group section within class. Groups are handled slightly differently to other bookings. In the example in front of you, I have the AA Japan Special Group, which at the moment comprises of 8 students. The entry of the first student on a group is exactly the same as a normal enrolment. You have the arrival and departure dates, the course, accommodation, transfers and sundry items as previously shown. Typically on a group there may be a package item which you haven't spoken of before. A package is simply a group of items together which can comprise of the various elements that make up a normal enrolment. The course, the accommodation, transfers, maybe even some excursions, but with one overall price. It is beneficial for you to try to edit the prices to what in fact is the agreed price if it's known at this stage. If it's not, it's still possible at a later stage to amend the price for billing purposes. Additional students are added to the group by highlighting one of the students and copying. So in this case, I'm going to copy this student twice. The system will ask what items are to be copied, and in most occasions, the ticks that are provided are correct, but may occasionally need to be changed. Class will now create 2 copies of the student and the booking. They will appear on the Students tab with the suffix of /1 and /2. If the booking is exactly the same in content, then all we need to do is change the student's personal details. As per usual, this will be the name, gender, date of birth, etc. Having changed the name, that booking can still be edited, updated and changed as required. So for example, we could add a sundry item for this particular student. We can see on the right-hand side in the value column that the last student, Miss M. Williams, is actually a different price to the other students, which is because Mary has not booked a course. It is not unusual, especially for large groups, for one of the names in the list to be a group leader. At the finance stage, we can produce a pro forma, which is a temporary invoice or an invoice covering the whole group. Although not so popular, it is also possible to produce a separate invoice for each of the students. This is just an example of what a group invoice could look like. As previously mentioned, class uses Word for the display of the invoice, so font, style, positions, etc. can be amended to suit your needs. The text editing function is available to be able to send text messages to all the students in the group. It could be that the flight times have changed, or you just need to remind the students of a particular arrangement. You can even schedule the date and time that you want the text to be sent. It is also a simple task to send a confirmation document to the agent. Groups are no different to individual students, where the arrangements are often changing. To help reduce the amount of time spent on making amendments, class has built in a couple of procedures, one being Date Wizard. Date Wizard is a quick method of amending all or any of the dates for the group. This screen will allow you to change selective dates within the group. In this case, I have changed their arrival date from a Sunday to a Saturday. There is also a procedure to be able to change an item that they have actually requested. For example, they have changed from an excursion to London to Stratford-upon-Avon instead. That is group processing. Please be aware that all the individuals within the group form part of the normal school database, therefore they're available for normal classing activities, or they can be treated as a closed group. Each student has his own enrolment but is under the umbrella of the group. This concludes the presentation on the group section of class.